You've probably been told that walking is the best, easiest way to stay fit, but what if I told you your daily walk might actually be holding you back? 5 other movements torch fat faster, build real muscle, and train your body in ways a simple stroll never could. For 30 days, we're replacing your walks with these 5 power-packed exercises. And by the end, you'll feel like your metabolism just upgraded its operating system. The twist? None of them involves running. Stick around because the results might change how you think about cardio forever. The farmer's carry, the secret strength builder. Here's the truth. Walking works your legs, sure, but your core, your shoulders, your grip, they're basically on vacation. So if you want to take something as simple as walking and turn it into a full body upgrade, meet your new best friend, the farmer's carry. It's as primal as it sounds. You pick up 2 heavy weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, even 2 water jugs, and you walk. That's it, except that the difference is enormous. Every step demands balance, shoulder stability, and raw grip strength. Your abs fire to keep your body upright. Your traps and forearms light up. It's one of the few exercises that makes your entire body work together like it's supposed to. Here's how you do it. Grab a pair of dumbbells. Start with something that feels challenging after about 30 seconds of walking. Stand tall, shoulders pulled back, core tight, and take slow, controlled steps. Imagine you're walking through water. No slouching, no wobbling. Every step should feel deliberate. Walk for 30 to 45 seconds, rest for 30, and repeat for 4 to 5 rounds. The magic happens in the simplicity. You're not just moving, you're carrying a load. And that load teaches your body how to stabilize, brace, and coordinate under tension. Over time, that's what translates to better posture, more defined arms, and a stronger midsection without a single crunch. Now, here's the part most people miss. When you carry weight, your body gets a message. It says, we're under load. Build muscle, reinforce tissue, strengthen bones. Walking never sends that message. That's why even after months of 10,000 steps a day, your body shape doesn't really change. You're burning calories, sure, but you're not forcing adaptation. The farmer's carry does. Farmer's carries activate over 80% of your body's muscles. Walking doesn't even come close. You can progress it too. Try the suitcase carry. Weight in one hand only. Your obliques will scream in a good way. Or the overhead carry, holding the weight above your head to challenge your shoulders and stability. Do this 3 times a week for 30 days, and you'll notice something wild. Your upper back feels tighter, your core firmer, and your grip freakishly strong. Even your walk feels more confident because your posture literally changes. The cool part, it only takes about 10 minutes. So instead of walking a mile, you're doing 4 to 5 sets of intense, focused carries that build the kind of real-world strength you feel. The kind that shows up when you lift groceries, move furniture, or just walk into a room looking composed. People often think walking is low stress, but the truth is, your body needs good stress to grow. The farmer's carry gives you exactly that. You'll burn calories faster, build muscle density, and improve endurance, all in a fraction of the time. And after a few sessions, you'll notice something subtle but powerful. Your shoulders sit higher, your core feels tighter, and you stand differently. You look and move like someone who trains, not just stays active. That's just the first replacement. And if you thought walking with weights was interesting, wait till you see the next one. It doesn't even require equipment, but it'll make your legs and heart beg for mercy. Step-ups, the leg and cardio hybrid. No one talks about. If you want the calorie burn of walking plus the muscle tone of squats, this is your new go-to. Step-ups. Simple, brutal, and ridiculously effective. And the best part? It's one of the most joint-friendly ways to build power and endurance at the same time. Here's what's sneaky about step-ups. They look easy, but within 20 seconds your heart rate spikes, your glutes fire like rockets, and your legs feel like they're powering through quicksand. It's one of the few exercises that mimics climbing, something your body was designed for. And yet, it works more muscles than your average jog ever will. Step-ups burn 50% more calories per minute than walking, and strengthen your glutes and quads with 0 joint pounding. You only need a sturdy bench, step, or box. Something around knee height. Here's how to do it right. Plant your whole foot on the surface, not just your toes. Drive up through your heel, stand tall, then slowly step back down under control. Alternate legs, each repetition. You're not jumping, you're powering up with control. That's the key difference. Controlled tension, not momentum. Do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps per leg. If that's too easy, hold dumbbells. Too hard, lower the height. But here's where it gets fun. Try doing it interval style. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 5 rounds. Suddenly, you're dripping sweat. Lungs working, and you just burned the equivalent of a 2-mile brisk walk in under 10 minutes. And the payoff? Step-ups are an asymmetric exercise, meaning they train each leg independently. That fixes imbalances walking can't touch. Most people don't realize their right leg does 70% of the work when they walk. But when you do step-ups, there's no hiding. Both legs have to pull their weight. After a week, your legs start feeling stronger. Your balance improves. You'll even notice your knees tracking better because step-ups naturally strengthen the stabilizing muscles around your joints. You're not just working quads and glutes, you're building durability. By week 3, your jeans fit differently. Your thighs feel more solid. The scale might not move much, but your composition changes. More muscle, less fluff. And that's exactly what you want. Here's a bonus tip. If you add a slight forward lean at the top, almost like you're stepping into a sprint, you recruit more glutes. That's how athletes train for explosive strength. You can even mix tempos. 1 slow rep, 1 fast rep, 1 pause at the top. Keeps your muscles guessing. You might be thinking, okay, but does this really replace walking? Absolutely. In fact, it multiplies the benefits. You're strengthening your lower body while doing cardiovascular work simultaneously. Think of it as walking, but on steroids. Safe, controlled, and time efficient. And unlike walking, where your muscles go on autopilot, step-ups force constant engagement. Your brain's firing, your balance is challenged, and your metabolism stays elevated long after you finish. By the end of 30 days, your legs will look and feel more athletic. Walking will suddenly feel like nothing. And if you combine this with the next movement, which builds power, coordination, and cardio all at once, you'll understand why some athletes barely do steady-state cardio anymore. Because once you taste what real functional training feels like, you never go back to just walking laps. Skater hops, the athletic cardio nobody uses. Now let's crank things up. You've built strength, you've built stability. Now it's time to add speed, coordination, and that sleek athletic look. And no, you don't need a treadmill or a fancy gym setup. Just a few square feet of floor space and a little attitude. Meet the skater hop, your new full-body cardio assassin. Lateral movements like skater hops reduce injury risk by 33% and recruit stabilizer muscles that walking ignores. Here's the deal. Walking burns calories linearly. Skater hops burn them explosively. They're dynamic, lateral, and coordination heavy, which means they light up the small stabilizers walking never even touches. Plus, they build the kind of agility and rhythm that make your body feel alive again, not just exercised. Picture this. You hop side to side like a speed skater, landing softly on one leg each time. Your arms swing for balance, your core braces with every landing, and your glutes. They do the heavy lifting. It looks almost effortless, but do this for 30 seconds and you'll feel your heart pounding like you just sprinted uphill. Here's how to nail it. Start standing tall, feet shoulder width apart. Shift your weight onto one leg and leap sideways to the other, landing softly and bending the knee as you absorb the impact. Don't let your back foot touch down. Keep it floating behind you for balance. Swing your arms naturally like you're skating. Go for 30 seconds of controlled hops, rest 20 seconds, and repeat 5 to 6 rounds. Now, here's why it's brilliant. Walking is linear. It trains your body in a straight line, forward and back. But life doesn't move in straight lines. Skater hops bring back lateral movement, which keeps your joints healthy, builds coordination, and develops that lean, athletic tone most people lose with age. Your glute medius, the small muscle that shapes the side of your hips, works overtime here. Strengthen that, and your lower body instantly looks tighter and more lifted. Want to make it harder? Add mini bands around your thighs, or try tapping the floor with your opposite hand at each hop to engage your obliques even more. You can even turn it into a HIIT finisher, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 8 rounds. You'll be drenched, but it's the kind of exhaustion that feels earned, not draining. After about 2 weeks, you'll notice something crazy. Your legs start to look more cut. You'll move quicker, lighter, and your reflexes will sharpen. Walking suddenly feels like it's missing a gear because your body's now used to moving with precision and power. But the real benefit? It's metabolic ignition. Skater hops hit the fast twitch fibers, the ones responsible for explosive strength and shape. T-Jose fibers burn more calories at rest, meaning your metabolism stays elevated long after your workout ends. You're training smarter, not longer. And here's the kicker. They're fun. You're not trudging down a sidewalk. You're moving with rhythm and energy. You feel athletic again. And that mental shift alone makes you stick to the routine. By the end of the 30 days, skater hops will give you what walking never could. Coordination, lean definition, and endurance that feels functional. Now, if you're ready for something that challenges your entire body at once, think heart, core, legs, and lungs, the next move might just replace your morning walk permanently. Mountain climbers, the core cardio combo that torches everything. Here's where things get spicy. You've built strength and coordination. Now it's time to make your heart and core work together in a way walking alone can't touch. Forget crunches. Forget planks. The mountain climber is the exercise that makes walking feel like a casual stroll in comparison. At first glance, it seems simple. Hands on the ground, driving knees toward your chest. But done right, it's a total body engine rev. Shoulders stabilize, core braces, legs pump like pistons. And your lungs? They'll feel like they're catching up to a full-on sprint you didn't see coming. Your heart will spike, your muscles will scream, and yet it's controlled chaos. The kind that leaves your body thanking you later. The secret is tempo. Most people rush through mountain climbers like they're trying to get it over with. That's a huge mistake. Slow it down. Control each knee drive. Brace your core as if you're expecting a punch. Keep your hips low, no bouncing, no sloppy reps. Precision makes this move brutal and effective. Do 30 seconds of controlled speed, rest for 15, and repeat 6 rounds. That's just 4 minutes, but trust me, it hits harder than a 30-minute walk, and it challenges every fiber in your body that walking completely ignores. Here's why this move is next level. It mimics a sprint, but horizontally. You get the benefits of fast twitch muscle activation, cardiovascular demand, and core stability, all without pounding your knees or joints. Think of it as compressing a 5K's worth of intense effort into a few minutes of high-octane training. And it's not just calorie burn, it's metabolic rewiring. Each explosive contraction teaches your body to burn fat efficiently, even at rest. That's something walking never achieves. Because walking doesn't push your anaerobic threshold or make your body adapt to higher intensity stress. Here's a tweak for maximum effect. Put sliders, socks, or towels under your feet on a smooth surface. Now you're adding constant tension, which lights up your lower abs and hip flexors like fire. Want to push it even further? Mix tempos. 10 seconds slow and controlled, 10 seconds fast and explosive. That small adjustment skyrockets your heart rate and forces your muscles to adapt. After just a week of consistent mountain climbers, your abs will feel tighter. Not from endless crunches, but from real functional stability training. By week 3, your endurance improves in other workouts, recovery speeds up, and your core feels stronger in every movement, from sitting and standing to bending and lifting. And visually, your midsection starts looking more athletic and defined, even without a single sit-up. Another underrated bonus, mountain climbers develop shoulder endurance. That stability forms the foundation for every push, pull, or carry movement you do. You're not just building a stronger core, you're building bulletproof shoulders and better overall coordination. If your walks feel stale, repetitive, or like they're hitting a plateau, this is your escape. It's fast, it's brutal, and it's insanely efficient. Do 3 to 4 sessions a week, mix them with the previous exercises, and you'll notice your stamina skyrocket while your workout time shrinks dramatically. Next up, we're finishing strong. Literally. The final exercise takes every system in your body, balance, strength, power, and endurance, and ties them together into one unstoppable movement. This is the one that makes your 30-day transformation truly visible, and it's going to leave walking in the dust. Burpees, the full-body finisher that demolishes fat. All right, here's the grand finale. If you've been consistent with the first 4 exercises, your body is primed, your muscles are awake, and your heart is ready for a serious challenge. The burpee, the ultimate full-body move that combines strength, cardio, and explosive power all in one, delivering results that walking could never touch. Most people hate burpees, and honestly, that's exactly why they work so well. They're brutally efficient. 1 rep hits your chest, shoulders, arms, core, glutes, and legs. Do them in succession, and your heart rate spikes faster than walking a mile, sometimes even faster than a short sprint. You're basically compressing an hour of traditional cardio and bodyweight work into 10 minutes of pure intensity. Here's the breakdown. Start standing tall. Drop into a squat, place your hands firmly on the floor, and kick your legs back into a plank position. Perform a push-up if you can. Pull your legs back to a squat, then explode up into a jump. Land softly, reset, and repeat. That's 1 rep. Done correctly, you're engaging almost every major muscle group while also creating a cardiovascular overload that walking simply cannot provide. Pro tip: if the traditional burpee feels too intense at first, modify it. Step back instead of jumping into a plank, skip the push-up, or remove the jump at the top. Conversely, if you want to push the envelope, add a tuck jump, a clap, or even a light-weighted vest. Variations keep your muscles guessing, prevent adaptation, and keep your metabolism elevated for hours after you finish. Do them in intervals, 20 to 30 seconds of effort, 15 to 20 seconds of rest for 5 to 6 rounds. You'll notice that your body burns harder, your endurance improves, and your stamina skyrockets. Burpees also teach coordination and timing because you're combining multiple movements in a fluid sequence, something walking never challenges. After a few weeks, the changes are subtle at first, but undeniable. Your arms start looking more toned. Your legs tighten up. Your chest and shoulders get stronger. Your abs, forget endless crunches, are defined because they're actively stabilizing your body through explosive motion. Even your posture improves as your shoulders and core become more robust, giving you a more athletic, upright stance in daily life. And the mental aspect? Burpees teach grit. They're uncomfortable, demanding, and push you past your easy zone, something walking rarely forces you to do. That mental toughness translates into real-world confidence. Tasks that once felt exhausting, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, lifting boxes, even playing with kids, suddenly feel manageable because your body has adapted to genuine stress. Combine this with the previous exercises, farmer's carries, step-ups, skater hops, mountain climbers, and you've built a 30-day routine that completely replaces your walks with real, functional training. You're not just moving, you're strengthening, toning, boosting your metabolism, and training your body to perform in the real world. By the end of 30 days, walking will feel boring because your body will have transformed in strength, stamina, and coordination. You'll be faster, leaner, and more athletic. You'll move differently, you'll feel different. And all it took was swapping those mundane steps for these 5 high-impact exercises, each designed to train your entire body efficiently, intelligently, and effectively. This is where results happen. Not slowly, not vaguely, but visibly, measurably, and in ways you can feel in every movement, every step, and every task in your day. Walking is fine for staying active, but these exercises, they redefine what your body is capable of. So, here's the truth. Replacing your walks with these 5 exercises isn't just about burning calories. It's about building strength, coordination, and endurance that walking alone can't touch. In just 30 days, you'll notice changes in your posture, your muscle tone, and even how your body feels in everyday life. Remember, it's not about being perfect every day, it's about consistency and intensity. Farmer's carries, step-ups, skater hops, mountain climbers, and burpees. Together, they give you a full-body upgrade, a metabolism boost, and real, visible results. Try it, commit to it, and watch your body transform. Walking is easy, but these 5 exercises, they work. And when you finish this 30-day challenge, you'll realize just how much stronger and more capable your body can be. your walk might never look the same again because you'll have leveled up.